Hello, hello. My name is Kenzie. If you are new here, I am a second year, third grade teacher in Indiana. Before I get started today, I'm here in my room, but I just wanted to kind of say, I know a few people have asked, we go back to school mid-August, still not 100% sure what our plans are looking like, but it makes me happy to be here at school and getting the room ready, despite the craziness that's going on. And I'm not naive to it, but for right now it just makes me happy to be here and I need that, so that's why I'm here. But yeah, I'm planning to just kind of work a little bit today and possibly tomorrow. We'll see how much I get done today. But again, I'm just so happy you're here and I'm happy to be in this room today. Thankful for any time that I'm able to work and just prepare a space that is cozy and inviting for the kiddos. So I'm gonna get started and I will catch you guys up on what I am doing. All right, so I've been popping in and out of the Target dollar spot quite a bit looking for some things. Not going too crazy because I thought someone was coming in my room. Not going too crazy because last year I bought some things that didn't use and that was silly. So this year I'm being more mindful, making sure I have a purpose behind every item, but I wanted to show you guys. I got one of these and I labeled it Teacher Tools. That's gonna go on my board and I love it. This thing is so sturdy and durable. It's so much bigger than the other one I had from last year. I love this and I love that there's a few different compartments. So I'm probably gonna store some chalk and chalk markers and eraser, my expos, because I do need them for these guys and so forth. So I love this. I'm so happy with how it turned out and I'm so excited. So that's the first thing. I just came up here and had to put this on the board to satisfy myself, but I'm really happy with this. All right, so I have been wanting to find something to put up in this space and I think I finally did. In this corner, I have my Your Words Matter, and below it is the one word project by the 5'1" teacher. My students fill out their note card with their one word and they all go kind of scattered below here. And then this is normally my cool down corner. So I have this poster here that says it's okay to feel your feelings. They come here to kind of get away from others and take time to recharge if they need to. I don't know if I'll be able to have the cool down corner, so we'll see about that. But I think I am still gonna keep this poster, have the one word project here, and then I found this quote that's gonna go above on TPT for free, and it says "Speak Life." So I'll show you guys. It's these big letters, and basically in this big bold font it says "Speak," and then in a really beautiful cursive font it says "Life." And I just feel like that goes perfectly in this corner because we talk about, you know, the magnitude of our words and how important it is that we are kind to one another because we have no idea what other people are going through. I kind of always do this analogy where I put my hands way out to my sides and say, this is someone's life, and then I come really close and say, this is how much you know. So I think this Speak Life quote will just fit perfectly in this corner because it kind of ties into our words and how important they are, which goes along with our one word project as well. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna get this all cut out and then I'm gonna hang it up. So I'll show you guys once I'm done. Quote up there. Oh my goodness, that S gave me so many issues. So finally got that reprinted and cut out because I ruined it a couple of times. I would have laminated, but I'm out of laminating sheets at school and I didn't really want to turn on our big laminator here. So I didn't laminate, but it's fine. It still worked out. So I love how this looks. I think it's super cute. I will link below where I got it on TPT, but I think it just completes this corner space really well. Obviously, you can't get the full picture just because I don't have the one-word projects up anymore, but when I get my new students, if we're in school, I don't know, we will do that and it will complete the corner. So loving this. I think it is so sweet. So I'm gonna move on and work on some other things. All right, I'm gonna switch out these little sticky note labels for some nicer ones that I made with my Cricut. Kind of hard to see, but there they are. So I'm gonna switch those out really quick. With that, my teaching corner is good to go for the school year. Super excited. I love things to be labeled. It's not necessary, but makes me feel good. So got this space done. I kind of showed this in my last video, so I'm not going to go through thoroughly, but I do put my Scholastic News all in that bin. That way I know where to grab them. And then the extras is any extra papers or materials that we use every week. Like I have my spelling kind of format here. I'll show you guys. So we use the same spelling pre-test and post-test page every week. So I keep that in here for when I need to copy it. So that's the kind of things that are in there. And I got an extension cord I need to find somewhere to put it. So that's this little space. I'm gonna move on now. Alright, so I actually ended up finding some laminating pouches in my bag and I didn't realize I had any, which would have been nice for my quote, but oh well. So I was able to get some things done for the language wall, so I'm going to show you guys what I got done here. So first I got this paper printed out and laminated, and it has the simple, compound, and complex. Also compound, complex, we don't really get there in 3rd grade, but if it ever does come up, it's there, and so you keep track of how many you found. Here I have the subjects and predicates because we talk about that a lot. Every sentence, obviously, that's the first thing we identify. So we'll pull that over and kind of right next to it what the subject was, and same for the predicate, and whether it was simple or compound. Sorry, that got a little messed up. Down below I have the 3 different types of sentences that we'll be identifying. So again, we'll pull this over, and what she does is she pulls this over and then they have to explain how they know it's a simple sentence. So with proof or evidence. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling. But I love how this is coming together. Got kind of the big main pieces done and ready to go. And then I've also, you guys have seen this a few times, my little pieces are here. I definitely need some more, but I just haven't gotten there yet. I want to get the punctuation printed and laminated. I might do that now, might wait. But yeah, I'm loving how this little wall space is coming together. I'm planning to get chalk markers to write my sentences with. And I'm gonna maybe use washi tape to kind of break up the lines so I can keep the sentence organized. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm loving how this little corner of my chalkboard is coming together. So I just got these arrows printed, and this one is for commas, this is for capitals, and I like that it has this because so if there's a capital, which we start to learn about proper nouns, then they can explain how they know that a certain word is capitalized, and hopefully they'll come to the fact that it's a proper noun. So I'm adding these to my little toolbox, which I think they're gonna fit perfectly. Yes, they're gonna fit perfectly in there. So adding all of these guys in here, I think I'm gonna have a couple of extras. But I love how this is coming together, and I love this little toolkit for this. Again, I got it from Michaels, and it works perfect for these little pieces. Back on the ledge, and then I also added these arrows, which are for the punctuation, which also help us to identify the type of sentence. So I'll pull those over to our sentence at the end to add that punctuation. But this is how this little language wall space is turning out. I'm loving how it's come together. Again, I got all of these pieces from Hello Fifth, and I will attach the TPT link where I got it down below. But I really love teaching grammar, so I'm super excited to actually have a space designated for it this year. I would just kind of do it on my easel, but I think that this is really going to help us to dig in deeper and just to really expand on our knowledge. So super excited. And since I'm up here, I'll just kind of walk through my chalkboard space at the front. So language wall here. We come a little bit to the right, and I have this magnetic curtain rod, which houses current anchor charts that we are working on. I haven't really switched this out. I haven't taken it down since last year. Eventually I'll do that, but for now it's gonna sit there. Normally I put up anchor charts for math here. Also throw some reading ones up as well, but I keep that space just for that. I also put up my Wonders vocabulary cards. They're right here actually, and I give a little designated space for those right about here. And then this open space is really just for me to work and to model for my students. For math, reading, whatever it is, I kind of leave myself a little space to work up here, because sometimes I just don't want to use the easel and I want to be right up front where they can all see me. Here I have my voice levels, and these came in my decor pack from Teach Create Motivate, the floral cactus pack. I did just get Decibel on her 6-inch voice, so I am gonna leave a space, if you haven't seen that before, to go in there, because it's just kind of, there's always that level where it's in between like 2 and 3, and that's the Decibel on her 6-inch voice. So we're gonna kind of talk about that. So up here I have my shields for the house system that I use, and I got these from Miss Fifth, and I'll link them below. And in that came this house points, how they can earn points. So I keep tally right underneath their shield. At the end of the day, I add the total to whatever it is that their current running total is. So these are up here. Love that. And then I've got this guy that I just added. You guys have seen that. Down below here, I have my learning objectives. So we have an agenda that the students fill out every day so parents can see what we are learning. And I write that here, especially for the day or the week, whatever we're currently working on. So those are our goals, what we are working towards. So finally, I have my calendar cards. They're in this baggie right now, but normally they are down this little line here. So that's where that will go once school starts. So see in there, and that way the kids know the schedule for the day and what they have to look forward to. You probably noticed this. I got it from the Target Dollar Spot. One thing I have not used and I kind of regret purchasing, I haven't really found a use for it yet. I was gonna use it for no names, but I just have a different system for that. So it just sits there, and maybe if I ever need to hang something up, I'll use it, but it's there for now. Maybe one day I'll find a use, but this is my front chalkboard and I love it. I guess I'll kind of walk through this really quickly too. I have this sign that says "You belong here," which I just think is a sweet thing for them to walk in and see every day. It's from The Shed, and I'll link their Etsy page below. I've got my directional cards here, and then here I just kind of have some habitudes, which I'm kind of moving quickly. I'll try to slow down. I don't really want to go through each one of those, but these are just little habitudes. This is a class that respects others. I made these using my Teach Create Motivate decor bundle, so I just kind of screenshotted her decor and then threw these on some pennants. And I was inspired by someone else, so I'll link hers below because she has actual ones that you can buy on TPT, and those are really sweet too. So, and then again, my cursive alphabet came from the Teach Create Motivate decor pack as well. So that is my front board space. Oh, here, my family board. If you haven't seen this in the background of my videos, we are family. I put up photos of the students throughout the year, and so of them working together, of them just having fun times together. And this is just our little family space in our room. I love it. The kids love it. They get so excited when I put up new photos. They love seeing their friends and looking at the memories. I'll find them every once in a while, kind of in passing. If we're, moving on from one subject to another, I'll see some of the kids standing here just looking at the photos, and it's just a really sweet space. So I love having that little bulletin board to the left here. So this is my front board space. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, I'm gonna kind of do a few more things and probably wrap up for the day. Hello friends, it is an exciting day today. Today is Thursday and I am heading back into my classroom. I was there yesterday, got a few things done. Today is a big project. I am getting that classroom library done. I'm so excited. I got all my labels made last night. The binder is almost ready to go as well. Today is organizing, putting the labels on, getting everything in that library ready to go. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna leave Target now because people are looking at me while I film. Bye. Okay, I'm at school, obviously, and I thought before I got started, I'd quickly show you just some things that I've picked up recently from the Target Dollar Spot. First things first, this guy's kind of big. It's this large dry erase mat, and it's called an activity blotter. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different activity mats included. I just thought this would be really great for some of the writing that we do. I really like the story map one. Yeah, there's a lot on here that are pretty great. I love the making predictions. I don't know, I just like altogether all of the different activities that are included. So got that, and I thought that would just be nice because it's dry erase. So a lot of the time I make my anchor charts, so this will kind of save on, you know, not wasting so much paper because it's dry erase. Next up, I got a couple of books. This one is Incredible Sea Creatures, and it's a reading level 2, so it's for grades 1 to 3, which my kids are in 3rd grade, obviously. But, you know, sometimes they're a little lower, but even if it is a little lower, the kids still enjoy reading and learning about animals. So I thought that were sea creatures. So I thought that would be a good add. And then this one's on dinosaurs, and I had a few students last year who love dinosaurs. And this one's a reading level 3, so grades 2 to 4, which will be perfect. So those are cool. And they also, you can like use the app to watch action videos online, which I thought was pretty cool. Next up, I got this map. It's the map of the United States. That's what it looks like when it's all folded out. And I like that it had the capital city on it. And I don't know, I don't really have, like I have my pull down posters, but those are kind of old, and I just thought this would be a nice addition. Next up, I got this dry erase poster because when we're writing letters and the students are still learning, you know, how to format a letter, I thought this would be good to put on the front board, and I can truly model this well, and it's big so the kids can really see it, and I just thought that would come in handy. Next, I got this, and I'm hoping, this is a little guy, I'm hoping this can go on my life skill board, and this is where they can stick the shout outs. I'm gonna see if I can get this hung up somehow. We'll see. If not, I'll have to return it. I got these scratch off stickers, which I love. I think this will be really fun for secret prizes. So I thought this would be a cool incentive for the kids and just makes it a little bit more fun. I got more of the fraction pencils. I already have probably like 5 packs, but I wanted more because I just think this is a really fun way for the kids to learn about fractions. And then I got some binder rings, which is how I'm going to be attaching my library labels to my bits. So I got 3 sets of those. Finally, this guy. And I am not taking any credit here because I saw this from Elementary in the Mitten. She is the sweetest person. I love following her and watching her. A coworker of hers, and she shared the idea that before they read a story, she puts items in here, and the kids make inferences about what the story is going to be about. So that's how I'm going to use it, and I just loved that idea so much because inferencing is such a hard skill. So I thought that would be really helpful if we're doing that for our read aloud. So those are the items that I have purchased recently. Not everything, but a good chunk of what I've gotten. So I'm gonna get started with this library. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm the worst, sorry. I just realized I didn't share this. I got this desktop buzzer. I'll hit it, it'll get the kids' attention because I've always wanted a doorbell, but I just can't bring myself to buy one because I shouldn't spend any more money. So it's on my Amazon wish list, and if you are so kind, it is linked below if you ever want to donate to my classroom. I would greatly appreciate it. But I got this, and I thought this would be a good tool to use, get their attention in place of that for now. So, all right, for real now, getting started on that library. My thought process is this will go here in place of that yellow little flap because it's a little dingy and doesn't look super cute. So we're gonna see if I can figure this out. Got my handy dandy toolkit. So again, I recommend you have one in your classroom because it will come in handy more times than I can tell you. So here we go, guys. It looks silly. I don't know. I kind of like it. And so they'll just stick their little shout out in there. What do you guys think? Does it look silly? Be honest with me. Do I need something bigger? I don't know. It nailed in there really well though. I'm really happy that it's working, but do we think it looks too small? Should I get something bigger? Let me know, guys. Like, I like it, but I kind of almost feel like it's too little. Okay, we'll think on it. Leave me a comment below on what you think or what you suggest. Also, I know I need to remove those staples. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do we think? Please let me know. Okay, so last night I made some labels for my bins. Again, these circles, this, set came with my decor pack from Teach Create Motivate. I think I've said it in this video probably like 5 times. But so I went in and just added the words, the title of the books, and then a picture for some of them. So this is what I came up with. And I'm gonna get these printed and put onto the bins. I'm super excited. Really quickly, this font is a Hello font by Jen Jones, and it is, I think it's Doodle Print 2. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'll link below. It's a free downloadable font on TPT. So I'm gonna get these printed and get them put on. I'm so excited. All right, so they are all cut and laminated. I kind of have the different series stacked underneath the genre. So I'm gonna start organizing the books and adding these to the bins and to my shelves. So I'm so excited. Here we go. Guys, I think I'm just gonna crank out the rest of these and I'll show you what it all looks like when it's done. So I'm gonna stay focused, watch some NCIS and get to work, and I will check in with you guys once it's all done, which will probably be like an hour from now because this is an undertaking, but it's gonna be so worth it. All right, bye. Woo! Okay, just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. I've got my label here on the Boxcar Children, and I used the photo from the first book. And then here I've just got some miscellaneous mystery stories. I totally forgot about my A to Z's, so I don't have a label, so I'll have to make that separately and bring that back. Not a big deal. But yeah, this is the little mystery section we got going on. I might need another shelf. We will see. But it's coming together, guys, and I love it. All right, we're gonna start down here. So this is my realistic fiction area. I got these from the Target Dollar Spot. They're just those little square pocket holders. So these 2 shelves are all realistic fiction. And then I kind of separated out. I've got the Dork Diary series and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And then the rest are just kind of put together. I tried to keep different series and authors kind of together, if that makes sense. So I still need a label on this because I forgot that I had this series in that bin. That might switch, we'll see. But right now, that's how it's gonna stay. Here in this second bookshelf, we've got on the top, I have adventure. So I've got the Magic Treehouse series here, some miscellaneous that don't really kind of have their own bin. and I'm kind of leaving room in case I get more, and I'm sure that I will. The Bad Guys series is in here. Again, I need a label. I forgot that I had this bin for those. Here I've got some science fiction, and I need to get a label for that. And I'm hoping to get more because obviously I'm lacking in that area. Down below, now this is kind of a continuation from the realistic fiction, so I probably will add another label here. And then here I have some mysteries. I've got the A to Z mysteries. And then we're gonna come up to the top of this third bookshelf, which is my mystery section. So I kind of had to separate that one, but thankfully it's its own group, so it's fine. So this whole entire top is mystery. Again, got that label there. And then I've got my boxcar labeling that. Below I have fantasy. So all on this right side are fantasy stories. I kind of left an opening here, and I've got some other books that I just will sort there later, but for now that's that. Then you come up top here on this fourth bookshelf. Oh my goodness. And I've got animals. So just stories that include animals are in there. And then to the right, I've got these, is it Dave or Dav? Dave Pilkey, I think it's Dave. A lot of his books here. I'm wanting to get more of the Big Nate and the Dog Man, and they're gonna have their own separate bins because I want that whole series. Down below here, I've got historical fiction. So my I Survived books are in here, and then just some other historical fiction stories that I have. I got the I Survived in a graphic novel, and I'm super excited. The pictures are really neat. I think it really just helps the kids to visualize it even more. So that's in there. I'll fix that in a minute. Here I've got my Mrs. Todd is, or I don't know why I'm saying that first title. It is the My Weird School and My Weirder School series, along with this bin, and these two bins are kind of my comedy or humor book bins, so I'm gonna label those humor books, or you know, some kind of title like that. I found this book at a garage sale and it looks hilarious, so I'm super excited about this little section. I just think this will be nice for some of those kids who just want to find a book that's gonna make them laugh. These two book bins are for that. And then the last you guys have seen, this is my nonfiction section. Top, we've got biographies. Here's more famous people in history. These are my kind of miscellaneous that don't really have a group. Down below are the eyewitness, and then the around the world, so different books around the world. And then over there, I've got my animals on the bottom and my science, which is my outer space books up top. So that is it, guys. I am so excited with how this has come together. I feel so accomplished. Oh gosh, I need to stop moving so much. Okay, I'm gonna turn myself back around and finish talking to you guys about this. All right, I just stuck you guys in the bookshelf. So I'm just super happy and proud with this library, and it was a labor of love, let me tell you. I mean, you guys know, if you're a teacher, it's a lot to organize a library. There's so many good titles, and they kind of, some of them just fall into multiple genres and categories. So just taking the time to really be thoughtful and mindful, so my students can really find what they are interested in, was important to me. So I'm really happy with how my library has turned out. I think it is so much easier now for students to kind of locate what they're interested in. Yeah, I'm just really happy with it. I had it grouped by genre, just not as labeled and detailed as I have it now. So I'm super happy with this space. And if you guys have any other suggestions for me on what I can do, I am always open to hear, and I'm all ears because you guys always have great suggestions. I just remembered I have 2 other book bins that I didn't show you. Let me take you over. They're over in the 4 storage bench seating thing. So I'm gonna take you guys over there. So I figured I was kind of struggling with these 2 bins because I didn't really have the space for them over in my shelves, and I remembered I have this bench. So I brought them over here, and don't laugh, I still haven't taken the labels off this bench where they told me where to put everything. Need to do that. First, I have this 3rd grade bin, and I just think it was so fun to have all these 3rd grade titles. I have more, I just need to get those and bring them to school because they're at home right now. But super excited with that. And then here I have my teacher favorites, which I still need to add to. First I have this Arnie the Donut because it's hilarious. I have One Only Bob, and then Wonder, which I have some others I'm gonna pull out. I just haven't done that quite yet. But yes, I'm super excited. I think this will be kind of nice because those are just some more fun titles that the kids can kind of know exactly where to go and grab them. So guys, I'm so happy with my library. Don't laugh at me with my mess right there. Some of these books I'm giving away because they're lower or higher and don't really fit in our library. So that is that. Super happy with this space. I'm just so proud guys. So yeah, this is my new library. Sorry if I'm moving too much. I've noticed I tend to move my camera way too quickly, so I'm trying to slow down, guys, because I do not want to make you dizzy, because I know that when I'm watching videos sometimes and there's a lot of movement, it throws me off. So trying to be better about that because I do not want to make anybody uncomfortable. But yes, I'm just my library, it's done. It's good to go. Obviously, I'll always be continuing to add titles to my library and switching things out because there's always good new books being written, and that's the life. So I think that's it for today, guys, because I am just beat from that library. It took me 3 hours, well worth it. Maybe not 3, 2 or 3. Well worth it, but I think my brain is checked out and I'm ready to go. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I need to go get some lunch because I got here, I had breakfast at 9:30, and I haven't eaten since then, so it's been about 6 hours. So I should probably go get something to eat because I'm feeling a little, woo. So I'm gonna get myself packed up and ready to go, and I will say bye to you guys here in a minute. Wow, guys, what a day. I am just so happy right now. I've been wanting to get that library done for so long, and it is just like a dream come true for me. For real, it really is. So I'm super happy, but I am heading out. I'm sorry if this is kind of a shorter video. I don't really know what all I've done. I feel like I haven't done like much, but that library was seriously an undertaking, so I know that it is a lot, and it's a huge thing that's kind of off my plate and off my mind thinking about. So now I can kind of do more prepping for the year in other ways. So I'm so happy, but I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for being here, for subscribing. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. There's like 400 of you, which is super exciting. I'm not kidding. When I started doing this, I was like, oh, this will just be for me to look back on and maybe a few of my friends to watch, my parents to watch, like my personal parents, not my classroom parents, but they're totally welcome here too. But I just thought, you know, like, it'd just be something fun to look back on, and it would just be fun for me. Oh, my phone is slipping. What a mess. Anyway, yes, so not what I expected, but I'm so excited that you guys are here, and I love the feedback that you guys give me. It truly helps me. So if you see anything that you think would be helpful, drop a comment below, guys, because I love to hear from you. But I'm gonna head out and stop rambling in your ears, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.